So, Facebook, hello and welcome. Your next episode of DPU. This is week 11. So, this week is going to be very, very, very difficult, not for me, but for Miss Asia. So, this week came down to we wanted to make a track for Miss Asia to actually choose and, to lace, put her little touch and actually make it a production industry worthy track. Most people don't know what actually goes into all of that. It's a lot of work, a lot of research, especially on an artist that you've never worked with before. Trying to figure out how they sing or they write even, people's keys. They're all different, every artist that you work with. So a lot in store. I think there's like a total of 8 tracks that she needs to go through. But she, this week, actually picks the winner. I don't envy her because I've had a small preview of what's actually there and available. And it's a big decision to make.
Non-biased judging.
Yes. Yes. Which means Frank did not pay her off since he's her usual in-house production.
Yeah.
But to keep this thing honest and interesting, there is a pot waiting for whoever she chooses, and that's extra motivation. So it wasn't required, but I'm glad everyone went ahead and they saw fit to go ahead and participate. Without further ado, Mr. Peso, do you have everything lined up, ready to go?
Yeah, I got the first beat. It's myself. I turned this in early because I wanted to throw the first punch. You know what I'm saying? And not only did I wanted to throw the first punch, I wanted to talk junk all week. Payback for Frankie. So, without further ado, I'm gonna play the joint.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah.
We'll start.
Yo, I
Yeah.
can't.
That was awesome. That was hella smooth.
Appreciate it, guys.
So if you're gonna start off, that's how you start.
Man.
Okay.
That's
Mr.
it.
Peso. I see you,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
Look, I know how we normally do things, so we're gonna keep doing it that way. So Hawkins, go ahead and break it down, but then we're gonna slide from Hawkins over to Miss Asia.
Copy. I loved it. Obviously, I wasn't expecting to get to say nothing. I was just spitting. Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was a great feel. Like I could feel again. I just immediately was drawn to what fits over this beat. This is this smooth, like melodic storytelling. It could be sexual. It could be informative. It could be anything. It was such a great beat. I loved it.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, Peso, that was definitely a vibe. I was getting like Sade vibes over here.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot that I can do with that. Not how I did.
No doubt.
Somebody
I
something
gotta
going
know
on in
what
the
clap
background.
that is. Like we gonna talk about that clap because that clap is nasty.
Yeah. You go. Well, you know, you're gonna get the session photo, so you'll see.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like I said,
Yeah.
it's getting picked regardless.
Appreciate you.
That's what's up. That's tough. But I'm mad at you. We gonna fight, bro. Like for real.
My bad, dude.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Did you have anything else you wanted to say, Asia?
It kind of reminded me of like a Latin movie. I was thinking about just all the possibilities you could do with that. So again, great job. Loved it.
Thank you.
So welcome, clientele. Glad to see you made it, bro.
Technical difficulties could not get Zoom to let me log in. It just kept spiraling. So I cut my phone back on. Sorry.
Nah, you good. You good. You still a little choppy sound wise, but we got you. We're glad you made it.
That Atlanta
Tell us
internet.
beast.
Mike, you know about that Atlanta internet? That Stone Mountain internet?
Dang.
Gosh. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move on to the next track. Okay. So who's next?
Okay, we got Michael Britton up next.
Ah.
All right, I'm back. I cut the Wi-Fi off and just use data. All right. It's pouring out here.
Oh,
All
man.
right.
Be safe down there. Be safe down there.
Yeah. For this track, I just went scrolling through YouTube. I'll check the top 5 Billboard things. Found some guitars and stuff like that. Figured I'd put something nice and simple together and see hopefully if Asia grabs onto it or not. That's it.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Let it rip. Okay, I've got one
I like that.
question.
Yeah, I like that one.
Where did you find
That
this,
was
Jean-Luc?
nice.
If I'm gonna be real, I was looking up electric guitar plays and like instrumental things like that, and I stumbled upon this black chick. I think it was some concert or something in LA, right? But she did a live play of it, and I just downloaded the audio and shifted through there and found that little tidbit. It was like two different parts, and I just mixed it and made it the way it worked.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I like it. But Demetrius, go ahead. Your thoughts on that real quick, because that was
That's
something.
where I was going. I was going with the good man. I love that guitar, and then I loved also that little simple piano that you added in there.
Mm-hmm.
Just just the key, just the note, right? Just a couple of notes in succession. I thought it was a dope feel, man. It was super smooth. Loved it.
Thank you.
Okay. But the one who really, really matters to it most, Miss Asia.
Yes, that was a very smooth guitar. I think y'all have found out that I like guitars because that was nice.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote down simplicity. I like that you kept it nice and simple, and that's kind of what I like. So I can definitely hear myself right into that. Good job.
Oh, thank you.
We're hearing the right things.
Contender.
So here we go. Here we go. Nah, very nicely done, Mike. Peso, who is up next, sir?
Frankie Braggadocio.
Oh snap! Oh snap! So the home team.
Oh man, not again, not again. I'm just kidding. That's back to back.
Get him, Frankie. Get him, Frankie.
Yeah. So this week was crazy. I was going through a lot of life, and what seemed like a normal walk in the park for me because I am her main producer. It became, how do I not sound like it's a walk in the park? So I went a little different, and I kind of wanted to make the R&B embodiment of what sicko mode would be, hence why there is that change. So yeah, I mean I named the song the guy not to worry about, so there you go. I already gave you got a hit record.
Well, look, with the intro like that, now we got to hear it. So,
All right, here we go.
Yo, it's one of them Asia joints.
This is the end of side 1 of this record. Please now turn it over for the second side.
I mean, we had to hear the listen. We had to hear the listen too.
Wait. Wavy.
That was pretty dope, Frank.
Yeah.
Hey, that second part is too sick.
Mhm.
Okay, so R&B sicko mode. Gotcha. Look, Hawkins, you got anything for that?
Wow. Let me just say, if Miss Asia is not choosing that one, throw my hat, and my name in the pot. That's what I'm saying. That was like both parts were dope, but that last feel,
Mhm.
ugh, like I got a trash can here. I just threw up and it was so sick. Man, that was dope, man.
Thank you. Thank Junius for the ambiance for the last couple of weeks. Like I'm starting to understand that. So I appreciate that. That second beat was
I'll take
dedicated
that.
to you, bro.
I'll take that.
that was for you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a win.
Yeah, the last couple of weeks he's been real wavy with the beats. That's nice.
I
That's
know,
nice to
man.
get that flavor.
Yep.
I'll take that.
That's what's up.
That was dope,
So,
though.
but Miss Asia, it really comes down to you. Were you feeling it?
Yes, that was definitely a vibe. First off, let me say that beat tag though, clever, clever.
No subliminal message in there, right?
Frank, I feel like you never fail to think outside the box and get creative with it, and definitely love the second beat, especially when the beat dropped on the second beat. Oh yeah, that was nice. Woo.
Yeah,
Y'all aren't making this easy for me.
tough decision this week. Decisions.
Woo. Good job.
Thank you.
So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give out a disclaimer. If you don't have, this is the people in the group and the people outside, on Facebook land or YouTube land when it gets there. If you're not listening to these things with headphones on, you're doing something wrong. Unless you got a studio like DJ Clientele's got set up where everything is separated and you got nothing but a wall of sound. I'm telling you, it's a completely different experience when you listen to these tracks that all these producers are putting out with them headphones on, that enclosed space, noise cancellation, whatever. The open speaker sound doesn't really do any of these tracks justice. I promise you that. So that is your tip for this week. Go back, listen to all these tracks that we've done the prior weeks, every last single one of them. Put your headphones on. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. So that being said, Peso, who do we have up next?
Mr. Phil.
Oh, snap. The Japanese monster's open.
Man, he is a monster, bro. He is a monster. He's good.
So this week was a little difficult for me. I was having some computer problems, but at the end of the day, nobody cares if you're having problems with your computer or not. It all matters about the beat that gets made. So I did this one with less than I normally have, but I think it still came out, pretty good.
Look, you talking about did more with less. I've heard people with full productions don't sound like what we're about to hear. So this is one of the ones I actually did get to check out, and you guys are in for a treat. So Peso, let them hear it.
Here we go.
everybody
Very
let everybody hear your delay.
Time out. Can we take a time out?
I need a timeout too.
I just need like two minutes. Yo, that'd be stupid.
That'd be bananas.
That'd be. Please don't get your new
That
I
was
computer.
need
real
that.
nice.
Like I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater by any, like, you know what I'm saying. But please, like, take your time with that new computer, because if you're working with that, like, come on. Man.
Limping along all week, and that's what you got.
Well, the problem is I only got a chance to hear what everybody else was putting in there. And so originally I didn't have a guitar, and then everybody else had guitars. So I said, well, let me try to put a guitar kind of solo in there. But no, it was really fun. You know, it's one of those things that, you know, if you're having a bad week, you know, my thing is I express myself musically. So, you know, you pour yourself into your music and you're able to get all that raw emotion and stuff out of yourself. So you're not pissed off or whatever like that during the day. So, you know, that was just my way of venting.
Like, vent away,
look,
bro.
This was supposed to be
Get
a
away.
beat shop for Asia. I'm over here like, man, like, my pocket's deep enough right now. I hate y'all. I hate y'all.
I'm sure they can come up with a contract to accommodate. He might even have a payment plan for you, bro.
Too many good producers in this group. I hate y'all.
But look, let's keep this going. Hawkins, if you're done with your freestyle, you got something to say?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I was feeling it. I love that whole vibe, the tempo, the feel, just the groove of it was very appealing to me. I loved it. Since you joined, man, I've always loved everything that you did. So I just want to, again, just give you big ups.
That's what's up. And Miss Asia, what say ye?
Yes, that was definitely a bop, like a song that you just have to bang your head to. Like, I was sitting here doing this the whole time. Love the drums, the 808s, everything about the drums. I loved it. I could hear the work that you put into it. And yeah, I thought it was really good. Good job.
All the way from another land. Phil does it again. That's what's up. Good job, Phil. Peso, who's next in the can, sir?
My bad. I was still memorized by the beat, but let me get back to let me compose myself. Randolph Privet.
So Razor himself, out in the open. In the open road, that is.
Hello.
Yes, sir. We can hear you. So tell us a little bit about your magic for this week.
All right. I followed the advice of clientele. I did all the research that I could on Miss Asia and the top 5 Billboard hits and what those top 5 Billboard hits seem to have in common. And my goal was to create something as professional as possible with the attributes that those Billboard hits seem to have that would give her the best opportunity to reach the top 5 of the Billboard. So I gave them all, and whenever I was done, I actually felt like I was done. So hopefully, Miss Asia, you like it.
All right.
All right, here we go.
So what
Yo,
I'm
that
saying,
was
you know,
crazy
if,
tough.
Razor.
what I'm
What's
saying
the
is,
matter with you? That's crazy, bro. Yeah, that joint hit hard, snap hard, smooth. I like all the
That was
bells you gave
crazy
and
tough.
everything. Yeah, love it.
if we do an 8-way tie, it's like $12 per person. So I mean, we'd still be making out. Like we'd make out like, you know, $2 what we put in. So you know, nothing bad. Like it's not a bad thing to tie, guys.
As long as you profit, that's
As long as you
Yo.
profit, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
I don't know. I might have to charge an administration fee for holding the pot. I'm just saying. Y'all can have y'all $10 back. I hold everything else. So,
Yo, hold up.
That's funny.
Yeah.
no, look, I'm gonna say something before I hand it off to Hawkins real quick, because I'm probably gonna repeat some of the things, or probably gonna say it before he says it. Razor, that is by far the most growth I've heard in one of your tracks since we started, and it sounds like you actually took your time. You can actually hear the details in your track. Your 808s is jumping, because I mean, I don't know if you saw Clientele in the frames down there. He was jumping in his joint. So bravo to you, brother. I'm happy. I'm here for it.
Yeah, bro, that's
I support and salute you, man.
salute.
So this is a foreshadowing. Next week's got to come harder than this. There's no turning back. Same stuff I told. I know Leona's on here somewhere. Same stuff I told Leona. The days of I can't, they're gone. That's it. So, Mr. Hawkins.
So I've had the pleasure of spitting over one of Mr. Razor's beats. The beat was fire, and I appreciate the opportunity to do that. I hope I get that opportunity again. This beat was crazy. I love the drums. I felt like the vibe was dope, and then the drums came in and it just elevated it. It was such a just a feel. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. Yeah. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. Yeah. That's what it was, man. That's how I felt. I just felt like it was great work, man. But I don't expect anything else from you. You do that all the time. So all of y'all.
That's what's up. Thank you, Mr. Hawkins. But the queen for the day, Miss Asia.
Yes, like Hawkins said, that was a vibe. I was vibing over here. I was getting like old school Anne Marie vibes, and then new school like Roy Woods mixed with a Boogie with the Hoodie. Just everything. I was thinking of all the possibilities of like what I could do writing to that. Really, really good job. Loved it. Oh, and then in the bridge, how you broke it down to, I think it was just the synths, the drums, and like snaps. Love that part. Good job.
Thank you.
See, hard work pays off. There's no substitute for that. I mean, how's the saying go? Hard work always beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So remember that. I see you, Mike. I see you. You want to say something so bad. I see you. But Peso, who is next on the block?
Clientele.
Oh man, the man in the A. So Clientele, if you would so do us the honor and the pleasure.
Yeah, this week, man, I really wanted to sound different, come a little bit, I guess, more something that I feel like I heard it and it was the right delivery. It goes to the top, like mine did anyway. And I knew there was a lot of competition coming this week, so I took my time. It's an original track via VSTs. There's a little bit of vocal sampling that I got in there, laid into it to give you a design. And I'm speaking all ahead of time. meant to be sung on top of it, and that be influenced in the music behind it. So this is my vision. This is my great performance. This is like one of the best things I did. So I hope y'all enjoy.
Okay.
Oh wow. So yeah, and this is one of the few tracks I have not listened to yet. So I'm ready to hear it too. Peso.
All right, here we go.
Damn clientele, your beats is fire. Wait. You for real right now? I'm just saying if I'm gonna do this, if I'm gonna do this again, I gotta know that you're serious. I'm serious. Clientele is a monster.
Yo.
Clientele is a monster.
Yeah.
Does it sound like it's
Bro, I want what's in that cup, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever is in that cup, I want that. Just saying.
I need that.
Wait, this is all I'm having. Especially after that. Oh man. Clientele. Well done, bro. So
Thank you.
That was
I
dope,
always
bro.
look this. I always look to see how you're going to use your 808s differently, and you didn't disappoint this week as well. That's triplets. You went from rolling them to now you're doing triplets. It's just like
Nasty too.
I appreciate it, man. Like, really, they put a lot of work into it. I want to give a shout out to my wife for being real patient with me, man. Like, it was so much time. And, you know, I don't know if you can hear all the little things in the background of the music. If you listen to it over and over, you pick up on everything down.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Look, I'm not going to say anything else. Hawkins, what do you got for that real quick?
Somebody beat me to it, but clientele is a monster. Yeah, I mean, I'm always excited when it's your beat for, I'm excited for everyone, but when your beat comes on, you mirror the energy of the beat. And I've said this before, and I love that. And that makes me, no matter how dope the beat is, it's even more dope because I feel your energy. And like I've said before, if you don't love your own stuff, ain't nobody else gonna love it. And I appreciate the energy you put into it. But about the beat, I can't say anything. It was dope.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Miss Asia, your take on this track made for you.
So, you know, it took a while for the beat to come in. I'm like, where is he going with this? And then the beat dropped. And then you came with the sample. I still remember. I'm like, oh, okay, I love it. Yeah, I was literally like writing in my head and just trying to figure out all the possibilities with that song that I could do with that. So I loved it.
That's usually a good sign.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
If I know anything.
That was Tommy and Keisha off of Power at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? When they were finding out and solidify a relationship, and she's like, I need you to be serious. And when you said I'm serious, I dropped the beat right. So you just gotta vibe with it.
Okay.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I'm singing that all night.
Look, nice play. Nice play with the
sample,
sample.
by the way. Yeah, that's Stronger Than Pride. So that's where that came from.
Okay.
Yeah, good implementation. Good implementation. So, Ms. Asia, you got a job ahead of you.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
$12 a person. It ain't, you know, you can go get, you know, part of the $20 fill up at KFC.
Look, I'm sure if you reach out to a couple churches, they can sell some plates. So to pay for all these beats.
Like when you go to the book fair, you ain't got enough money. You got $15. You gotta get the poster and the Berenstain Bears. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
not the Berenstain Bears.
Hey, gonna have one of them homeless people signs that they say we'll take beats for work.
Stop.
I read the line that beat.
Oh man.
Man. But here we go. We got another one in the pot. Peso, who's ready?
That'd be you, Mr. Wright.
Oh, okay. It's showtime. So Asia did a little homework, did a little pre-gaming, and kind of figure out what your style was like. I know Peso and I got the opportunity to kind of, listen to your upcoming project, which was really dope. So thank you for that. But going back to, I know what we originally said was, top 5 Billboard type of sound. And I went with the less obvious choice with my composition for this week. Only because I look at everything from a different lens. And I think that's what makes this group of DPU great, because everyone has a different look at what they're trying to accomplish. So I went outside of my bag and try to add some flavors of me, so you always know that is me. But without further ado, Peso, let me hear it.
All right, here we go.
That was
This
extra
This
tough.
man wants to retire.
I know, man.
Mm-mm. That was extra tough.
I'm going to retire before you do. I'm
Yeah,
older.
look.
I'm the oldest.
I don't think age has anything to do with it.
Yes, it does. No, I'm just kidding.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hey, how you doing, little Hawkins?
Yeah, this is my grandson. He's actually interested in getting into beats too. So rather than me teach him, I'm probably gonna hook him up with one of y'all because y'all are way better than me. My pride just took a huge hit, but he's definitely been producing some hot beats on his programming. What's that program?
It's called like I forgot what it's called.
I didn't forget what it's called.
I don't know.
Anyways, he's been producing some hot beats on his program, and I really love him. So if that's his goal, I definitely want to hook him up with y'all. About the beat, Keith, I honestly feel like subliminally you were making that beat for me. Like that's what I feel. I feel like that. But it was so, again, you know, I'm big on theatrics, and there was so many buildups and right, and it was there, all of it was there, and I just thought it was a great beat, it was a great feel, and yeah, I loved it. All right, later.
Bye.
Bye.
Call you for dinner.
Thank you.
Look, I need a plate too.
Call me when dinner's ready. He know Papa's a big boy, and Papa gotta eat.
No doubt, no doubt. Miss Asia, Notes for
Yeah.
you.
I agree with Hawkins. The drama of it was really cool. First off, the piano in the beginning, I was like, oh my gosh. I thought Mary J. Blige, no drama, like that type of feel. Like I loved it. And I love how you always bring something different to the table and that you make it your own with the drums. Like the drums in there was sick, like stank face the entire time. So loved it.
Appreciate it. Now, I'll tell a little bit about what happened this week. That wasn't supposed to be the final product. I actually I had my wife, and I sent a photo to the group. I actually had my wife video me playing drums live, but we just couldn't get everything to line up. So I actually had to scrap all of that and actually program how I was playing live in my Ableton track. So, I mean, it didn't quite have the full Keith feel, but she gave the thumbs up, so I sent it off. And
definitely.
But she first.
First it was Frankie showing off. Now it's you showing off.
I promise I wasn't showing off. But there was two things my wife said, because like I said, all the tracks go through her first. She said the same thing about Mary J. Blige. She heard those chords and she's like, Mary J. Blige. I'm like, yeah, but not quite, almost. And the second thing was, As the World Turns, old soap opera. That's for the old heads out there that watch soap operas with their mamas and their grandmamas. But I was like, nope, it's still a little bit different from that. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. And Hawkins, I had to make you a different track. Just saying. Peso. We got one more in the can, right?
We got one more, and that's Junius.
That's me right here.
So run it
All
down.
right, so this week I wanted to keep it very simple. I listened to the top 5 songs. The screenshot you sent us last week, I listened to those songs back to back. I didn't reach for nothing else. I didn't try to go down the catalog. I just tried to study that. I tried to visualize myself in the studio with the artist. And the elements I pulled from, I guess The Baby was number 1. I think like Weekend was like number 5. But try to pull elements from those songs to make just something simple for you to get on. That's all I got to say. I hope you like it, though. I like it. I was nodding my head to it.
That's what's up. So, Peso, let's hear it.
All right, here we go.
Yo, yo.
Yeah, man.
That's how you end it with a punch to the face.
For real. Right in the eye.
So everybody got a plan. Everybody got a plan that they get popped in the mouth.
Right?
Yep. He waits high. You thought I was playing. Enjoy that $12, gents.
Nah, there's still a matter of that administration fee.
$12.50.
$12.50.
$50.
So, real quick,
man.
I love how you come out with your ideas, Junius. So, like we keep saying, keep doing what you're doing. If you're growing like a mushroom, I don't care. Keep doing it.
Man, you growing like some weeds that's in the back of my yard right now, bro.
Appreciate it. I like the weeds.
So,
yeah, man.
This is a family show.
What's up, Larry?
It's now legal, so it's good.
Yeah,
he said in the garden. It's cool in the garden.
Yeah, in the garden.
Grass, you know.
So real quick, Hawk, since you're already up and your mic is on, tell us.
Yeah. The only thing I have to say is, Miss Asia, you have a tough decision. That's it. That's it. I couldn't do it this week. This, like I said before, I felt like this was gonna be my favorite week, and I feel like it has been to this point. This has been my favorite week.
That's what's up, Miss Asia. It's on you.
Ooh, Junius. Wow. First off, let me say that's a banger. Definitely wanted to dance every time the beat dropped. I can tell that you put in the work and that you did your homework, because I wrote down top 5 Billboard charts. Like, I can hear that tomorrow, on the
Appreciate
charts.
it. Thank you.
Very good job. Very good job.
Thank you.
Whew. Man.
So it really comes down to the moment of truth. I mean, unless you got the deck like that, you can roll everybody. I'm just saying. There can only unfortunately be one winner, because, like I said at the beginning, it's not just about the pride, because every producer in this group is dope. Everyone has something unique that they bring to this DPU family that we've grown. But there can only be one winner of that bucket. So I divert right back to you, Miss Asia.
Take your time, Asia.
Oh, man.
No stress.
I'm going to
Get
write
some
down.
Jeopardy music. Some Jeopardy music.
that will add the stress.
So if it's easier to actually go back through your notes of what you wrote down.
That's what
for
I'm
the different tracks.
doing. Like Peso with the Sade vibes, Mike with the smooth guitar.
I love that you said Sade though.
Was that?
Sadie?
I said I love that you referenced Sade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Razor, how you broke it down with the bridge, like I love that. Frank, your creativity, the second beat, I loved. Definitely would want to write to that feel. Your bass and drums, giving me like Ray Shrimmer vibes. Clientele, like I love the sample. I was ready to write to it. Keith, with your drums, I'm always like bouncing to your drums. Loved it. Who else? And then Junius, like that was a banger. So I think if I had to break it down, at least right now to the top 3, I would say Clientele. I say Frank, and I'm gonna go with Junius.
Okay, so it's been narrowed down to 3.
It's tough because there's like multiple things I'm basing this off of. Like, what beat can I hear on the top 5 Billboard charts? But also, it's like, what beat do I love for me? What can I write to? What can I write and hit the song to? So it's like, oh man.
Miss Asia, I just want to say, I'm with you. Like, I was thinking the same way as you were thinking, and I had those three at the top as far as that criteria. So I'm with you 100%.
Appreciate it. Yep. Oh man, I think it just boils down to like which song I'm ready to write to like right now, and which song I feel is most complete. So I'm gonna go with Junius.
Congratulations, Junius.
Congrats, brother.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it. Thank you very much.
Congrats, bro.
Because
Yeah.
Hey,
Dr. J.
trust me, I've
Because
been doing my study.
Because I know, this is not just stressful for us as producers, but for an artist to have to choose out of all that she's been fed. She's been given a buffet of beats and had to choose like within an hour.
And then,
which one
and
she's gonna pick.
honestly, I was ready to write to every single one of those, and I can write to every single one of those. It's just a matter of which one I want to do right now versus next week.
Thank you.
No doubt.
She's writing on my beat next week.
Yo.
Well, slow down, Trigger. Slow down. So
Frank,
Junius,
let me know when we start that project.
Hey, for real.
So Junius this week. and then-
Studio hostage.
Yeah.
No more
So,
studio time until
look, till they start saying return on investment. We need some royalties coming in. But look, everyone out there in live Facebook land, YouTube land, thank you for joining us. This was an amazing week. Tune in next week, and I bet you we're going to have another set of bangers with new criteria, and the speaker's going to be jumping. People are going to have their hands raised. You're going to think that someone caught the Holy Ghost. I promise you. So we'll see y'all next week. DPU is out.
Church.
Oh man.
Peace.